When you have a kid, like, the boy or girl shit don't matter, right? The most important thing, is it worth keeping? Was it worth all the headaches and the loss of sleep and the loss of money? And you don't find that out until they're like 25. That's a long time to wait for a stock to mature. Some people don't find out the type of kids they have until they turn on the news. Don't y'all wish the ultrasound would tell you the future of their kid versus the gender? Right? Because sex not important. They'll change it later. You just want the doctor to look at you when because you're in the room and you look at that doctor with that desperation in your eyes. Like, what do you think? You don't want to hear healthy. You want to hear him like, all right, well, not this one. Don't waste your time. You see the way that baby laying in the utero? He ain't leaving the house till 35. Yeah, them shakes. That's fetal alcohol syndrome right there. There's a lot of shit that we're predisposed to. Like, you know what I mean? Like that nature versus nurture argument. A lot of us are born fucked up. Like they are convinced there's this thing called like the warrior gene. Like it's a gene that makes people predisposed to being violent and kidnapping bitches and hiding them in the basement. There's always that old argument, are people born gay or do they choose to be gay? If they're born gay, there's the gene, right? They probably see that shit sashaying in the petri dish. Look at that little gay ass gene. Little gay gene just voguing. They're like, go ahead, bitch. So it's a matter of time before they find that gene that borrows money and never give it back, right? Get rid of that shit. I know I wouldn't be here if that shit exists. I love myself. I'm not being self-deprecating. I just know I am not the kid you keep. Look at it, because y'all don't know my family. That's why you're like, oh, all right, look. If the doctor was to tell my mom and dad, hey, Miss Martin, Mr. Martin, your son is going to be 6'5", 280 pounds, athletic build, and a comedian. What do you want to do? Kill it now. You fucking serious? I don't want no big ass clown. I'm on courtside seats, baby. Being funny as an adult, this shit is great. I love it. It's a great life. I get to travel and be background noise to your alcoholism. Well, funny kids don't get no respect. It's a fucked up life as a funny kid. I used to get smacked in the mouth all the time. Adults don't like funny kids. That was always on punishment. Every year I had to test out a special ed class. Test out. That means they just made the assumption there's something wrong with me. They were always shocked. They're like, wait, we thought Monroe was like, you know. And I'm like, I'm not retarded. I'm hilarious. This goddamn helmet off me. I was on behavioral meds as a kid. I was on Ritalin. Yeah, I'm 39 years old. Ritalin in the 90s, that was before they perfected the dosage. That shit was unregulated, baby. One of the side effects of Ritalin was gynecomastia, which is just, for those that don't know, that's just a scientific fancy word for man boobs. Yes, a medicine that's supposed to help you focus and do your math, gave you titties. And they had to know, like it couldn't have been a surprise, right? Because they test shit on animals. Like back in the day, in the 90s, they would test shit on rodents. There had to be a scientist that's like, hey, these rats got titties, dog. They're like, yeah, but how they doing with them puzzles, though? People still gave that shit to their kid. Maybe it was by design. Maybe they weighed the downside. You know, there's hey, your kid can't sit still, keep ripping and running, put some titties on the nigga. They'll sit still for that jiggle under the shirt. I used to be embarrassed as a kid, too. I used to be one of those kids that swam with a t-shirt on. Oh, it's right. It's the dumbest shit you can do as a fat kid. Just go swimming. You ain't hiding them titties. A t-shirt just make them more pronounced and ridiculous. It's clinging to your body and shit. I'm getting out the pool looking like a sexy Muslim chick. They're like, damn, salam alaikum, sister.